Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is my workout, Lynda Smith 7-minute workout, 13 exercises, 7 minutes non-stop movement, positive affirmations, empowering language, body scanning to get ourselves in the best place that we can with our bodies on this day, in this moment. 30 seconds high intensity, 10 seconds active recovery. If you're watching on Facebook, remember, follow this profile, like the video, like the profile, do all of the things. Hashtag replay in the comments to let me know how you are progressing with your workout and how you find the workout. Welcome to my YouTube family. Welcome to the new followers on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate your support. And if you're watching on YouTube, remember, subscribe to my channel, hit notifications so you never miss a workout, and put something in the comments. I want to know, I desire to know, I'd love to know how you're all getting on. I'm Lynda. I typically work with black women in leadership who are frustrated and exhausted, doing all the work without the recognition or the quality of life. In fact, they often feel they're the only one in the room to solve a problem that's insurmountable, and the work they're doing is depleting them rather than enriching them. I'm here to help them to overcome people-pleasing, to get comfortable with saying no, stand in their power, own their true voice, and be empowered to go for what they want and get it. If you'd like to find out more about what I do, check the link in my bio, book a call, let's have a chat. And without further ado, we are going to get started with our 7 minutes with star jumps in 3, 2, 1, go. So the first thing we're going to think about is how we engage ourselves. So pull your belly in. Pull up the pelvic floor. Imagine you want to go to the loo for the next 7 minutes, not going anywhere. Up, in, squeezed, and the same with the muscles. Time under tension. Building, burning, toning, shaping, long, lean muscles. Mindset. So let's start with a smile. Smiling turns on the happy hormones. That means we feel hope, we feel belief, we feel love. And so what we do is we start our affirmations. I can, I will, I'm powerful beyond the 10 seconds active recovery. I'm still moving. It looks like the signal went. Right, here we go. Chair hold. 3, 2, 1, go. Weight into the heels. Reach your arms forward. You can have them up to the sky or straight ahead, whatever works for you. Pull your belly in. Pull up the pelvic floor. Squeeze, breathe, and smile. So the connection's going a little bit. So you might get 28 seconds. I know it happened yesterday when I came to do the timings. You probably got 28, 15, whatever seconds, but don't worry. Change. Coming down into a seated knee tuck. When seated, opposite knee, opposite elbow. This is our active recovery. You can jog on the spot all the way through if you want. Push up. Hands an inch outside the shoulders. Elbows out 45 degrees. Everything from the belly down is squeezed. Exhale up. Inhale down. And you notice I never lock out my arms. Exhale up. Inhale down. I want to protect my elbows. Pushing up. I've got the tips of the fingers, my fingers pressing into the mat. The heels of my palm, my hand pressing into the mat. Knees can come down at any point. Keep your toes pressing into the mat. Back into our seated recovery, active recovery. Seated knee tuck, should I say. Opposite knee, opposite elbow, going into a crunch. 3, 2, 1. Lying down. Reach your arms forward. Chin towards the chest. Eye gaze fixed to a point where your head is not going to move backwards and forwards. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Pull the belly in, pull the pelvic floor, squeeze glutes. Shh, shh, shh. Everything from the belly down is squeezed. But I'll be honest with you, once you get past the glutes and the thigh muscles and the abs, should I say, abs, glutes, thighs, change. There's really no pressure anywhere else. You don't need it. Jogging on the spot, so up we come. We're going to go into our stagger squats in 3, 2, 1. Right foot forward, left foot back. I've got my heels in, toes out. Wherever my toes go, my knees track. So there's never any twisting. My legs and feet, let's just move that front foot forwards a bit, right foot forwards a little bit, or about hip width distance apart. And the length between, or the gap between the back foot and the front foot is about one of my feet, whoops, toppling forwards there. Remember, we're not actually toppling forwards. You're sitting down. Change, jogging on the spot. So distance, hip width distance for me, the length of one of my foot, hip width, length, gap between front and right foot. Left foot forward, right foot back. And like I said, my toes turn out, my heels turn in. but you can have your feet pointing straight ahead. The object of this one is to squat. Therefore, we're aiming to get our feet flat on the ground, but I do know that different ranges of motion, some people cannot get their feet on the ground in the squat, and that's fine. Find your range of motion. It might be that in order to get your feet flat, you don't come down quite as low as you would like to, but that's okay. Change. Remember, it's all about finding your alignment and the best alignment for you on this day in this moment. 3, 2, 1, high knees. I always say like that, don't I? No, it's good to laugh. Laughing is high vibration. Now, the thing about laughing is it's like you take a smile from a laugh, from a smile into a laugh, and again, it just work your abdominals, burn calories, and shoot those neural pathways, new neural pathways. Great sensation. It's like you change. Eating amazing chocolate. Coming down. Seated knee tucks. We're going into a triceps dip. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Hands behind the glutes. Fingers point towards the glutes. I've got my thigh squeeze, calf muscle squeeze, and my heels are touching side by side, ankle bones touching, elbows go directly behind you. The aim is to push up and then lower down but hover off the mat. If you're not there today, just see if you can push your weight up a little bit. Come all the way down. Glutes on the mat is fine. Remember, building ourselves up, not breaking ourselves down. Change. Staying where we are. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. We're going into a plank. We're going to go neutral spine. That means hands, elbows are parallel. Here we go. Hands, elbows, parallel. Watch me rolling forward on my toes. That takes my body weight forward. Elbows directly beneath the shoulders. And watch this. Push. You can really push up through the shoulders and you will feel it. But over time, it becomes easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Everything from the belly down is squeezed. Press those toes into the mat as much as you can. Knees down at any point, but keep your toes pressing into the mat. Yes, it's going to feel harder, but that's because you're working your abdominals and your core. Change. And not your back. Coming up, jogging on the spot. And we're going into lunges. In 3, 2, 1. Right foot forwards, left knee hovers off the mat. Take your time. Left foot forwards, right knee hovers off the mat. Legs and feet hip width distance apart. No need for speed. Intensity can be achieved by the non-stop movement and going from one thing to the next. You don't have to go fast to get the intensity. You can get intensity with weight, but not actually go very quickly. Change. Coming down, seated knee tuck, tricep dip, tricep push-ups, let's say, with a rotation. 3, 2, 1. Hands beneath the shoulders, elbows in next to the body. So the elbows are going to brush past your rib cage and then rotate. Everything from the belly down is squeezed again. So notice I'm not using my back at all. Everything is, so I've tucked the tailbone, pull the belly in and squeezing. Remember, knees can come down at any point, but keep your toes pressing into the mat. So you inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. But I'm talking chitter chatter, chitter chatter. Change, staying where we are. Seated knee tucks, people. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhale, exhale, exhale into a side plank. Elbows, ankles, one straight line. Elbows, shoulders, shoulders stacked. Look up your fingers, look straight ahead. Pull the belly in, squeeze the glutes. Breathing, squeezing, smiling. Find your alignment. Top hip directly above the bottom hip. So move that foot, top foot, bend the bottom leg, bend both legs, and keep breathing and squeezing. We're almost there. What we've got, 2, 1, change. There we are. Seated knee tucks, final time. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Exhale, into the side plank. Elbows, ankles, one straight line. Elbows, shoulders, shoulders stacked. So I end on the side where I find it much easier to get everything stacked. Top hip above the bottom hip. I'm actually squeezing and stretching hips up. Move the top foot if you need to. Bend the bottom leg, bend both legs, get the top hip in alignment. You are cheating yourself if you think the connection went there. Change. Connection went. I was doing it. I don't know what you were doing. Right, we're done. 13 exercises, 7 minutes, 30 seconds high intensity, 10 seconds active recovery. We did star jumps, chair hold, push up, crunch, stagger squat, right side, left side, high knees, tricep dips, plank, lunge, push up with a rotation, side plank, right and left. Well done, everybody. You are absolutely amazing. Well done. The connection does go in and out on this one. However, you can still get your minutes in. You can do this. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I got you, I love you. Have a wonderful day, Soul Tribe. Sending lots of love.